Welcome to Triple D Hot Takes, where tonight we talk a little bit about NASCAR, the Cookout 400 in Martinsville. So, how about it, folks? We're talking about a little NASCAR. So, what's up?
We didn't have the theme song bring us in?
Yeah. Well, you did. We got it going in the background. You just can't hear it. So, you want to hear it? There it is.
I was waiting for it.
Is that it for you? There you go. There.
Yeah. That knows when we're getting ready. We're like, oh, crap. Game time. Yeah.
There we are. All right. So, yep. So, here we go, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we are definitely live. I don't have anybody responding yet, but, we'll see. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So, anybody out there, hey, you want to talk NASCAR, chat with us, go ahead. We'll be happy to do it, man. We'll be happy to do it.
Fast and drive left.
Turn left, buddy. Don't forget. There's a corner up here. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, I love it, though, right? I mean, we had a lot of fun when we went to COTA, and then now, hopefully, in the future, we'll get to go to a couple more, because, man, it's always
reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, but try to get there and get out. You always hear, you have horns honking and everything else. So, it's crazy there.
They don't have horns in NASCAR.
No, but I'm talking about getting out with the traffic, man.
Yeah, traffic,
It's like, it's crazy. So, yeah. So, Kyle, what do you got for us on the agenda, man? We're following your lead tonight, so you got to be talking to us.
I'm not even looking at. Yeah. So we're gonna start off with the recap from last weekend. So we're gonna talk about Darlington. Everybody loves good old Darlington Speedway, really.
Yeah.
Great race, fun race, very clean race, very clean.
Yeah,
not very many cautions. So.
Oh yeah, this was like old school racing. The only thing that stopped them was just the stages, really.
Right.
It was just straight racing.
Yeah, there was a couple spin outs, but other than that, just good clean racing.
We figured out the biggest factor in this race was definitely the getting new tires.
Yeah,
like who was going to get new tires?
Yeah.
And hold off to get new tires. That's what helped Reddick out a lot. I felt like to win the race, but Dad, you have the graphic for this, right? Oh.
Yeah, man. What you talking about? I'm over here just relaxing, chillaxing. So, yeah, I mean, we should have it here.
The recap.
Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. It should come up there sometime. Oh, wait. There's the standings. Goodness gracious. Let's see what we got. There we go. It just skipped it, man. Ford, I was like, what's going on with this?
Ford definitely looked dominant in this. RFK Racing as the general team, they were doing really well. I believe Chris Buescher was definitely up there until Reddick pummeled him right in the back. And I for sure thought there were going to be maybe a fight or an argue after the race about that. Because I remember the year before, they had the same altercation, I believe.
Yeah.
Reddick did something like that. But looking back at the film, it looked like Chris Buescher didn't even... Christopher Buescher, right?
Yeah. Chris
Buescher.
Yeah.
It looked like he didn't even slow down to get in the pit, though. Like, he didn't even come down. He just slowed down in the middle of the track instead of like how they usually do is pull off. But who knows what actually happened. But I'm not the driver in that position, though. But, this was a great race by RFK. They really showed their talent. Ford really stood out this race with Brad. Brad did amazing, sweeping both stages. Couldn't come out with that win. I thought Brad had one of the faster cars, but Reddick, man, he came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he fought back a lot.
Yeah.
But another race wasted for Reddick, right? God, he's killing it. He's doing a phenomenal job. That
get out of the way.
11.
Well, you know what? It's kind of like, Brad Keselowski getting the, forgive me if I stepped over you or I'm going back, but, Keselowski, admitted at the end, he just didn't have the car that Reddick had. And, it was funny in his interview because his interview was like, Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're just really happy to had taken second place because there's no way I'm going to catch that guy, Tyler Reddick, the way that car's been running. But I mean, to see him get stage 1 and stage 2, it's kind of like Tyler Reddick and the 2311 crew basically are just kind of sitting back and just kind of like, okay, we're waiting. I mean, not too far back, but man, I mean, they really cruise through the traffic, and I'm like, man, I can't believe this is happening again. It's deja vu. 4 times almost in a row, but 4 times this season already you see Reddick, taking the checkered.
Yeah,
I mean, that's his 4th race.
Great info, man. I like the way when Dad breaks it down. He really gets into it.
I'm not breaking it down. I'm just saying what the guys was saying, and
I'm over here throwing up my arms and stuff because Texas just got another foul. I don't even think it was his fault, but he fouled out number 5 for Texas. So these refs are awful for this game.
Hey, I'm the only one that picked last night on our show. I was the only one that picked Purdue, and my wife, y'all's mom, picked Purdue also, even though I'm a Texas guy. But man, so what's the score update on that though? By
70 to 68, 4 minutes left in the
a lot of time. Yeah. So in a close game there.
Yeah, but this race to me, I mean, I think Ford dominated, especially in qualifying. If you saw the qualifying, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, and then you had Kozlowski, Ryan Pierce, Chris Buescher, all from the RFK team, all drive Fords. Looked really great in qualifying. Ryan Pierce, another one that you didn't mention from RFK, looked great during that race. Ryan Blaney, I think Blaney has one of the best cars almost at any track you go to. Almost kind of like how Tyler Reddick is, but Tyler Reddick's got more wins. Ryan Blaney's right there up there with them, in my opinion. But, yeah, hats off to Tyler Reddick and this 2311 team. I feel like they've really found something this year, winning 4 out of the 6 races. Insane stat. I don't know what they're doing over there in that garage. Little sketchy in my opinion, but they're doing something right. So I don't know. I mean, he's qualifying good.
Yeah,
he's got one of the fastest cars every week, every track. It's kind of insane.
No, the craziest thing ever is, but we know this as Toyota, they always get better towards the end of the race. Somehow they always find their groove, and Toyota's always up to the front. That's how it was this race. They were all packed together towards the end, really.
Yeah,
and I'm really dominant.
I feel like the Toyotas usually, especially at Joe Gibbs and 2311, they usually have a lot of speed. Their long run speed sometimes isn't as good, at least last year. But this year they really found something on their long run speed. Kind of something like Ryan Blaney is an absolute pro at, one of the best in the game, if you ask me, when it comes to the long run and getting consecutively faster. 2311 and Joe Gibbs hasn't been as productive before, but this year they have found something, and at multiple tracks too, not just last week, but I think a few weeks ago when Tyler Reddick won another couple of those. So impressive stuff, honestly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that. Let's see. All right. So our next up is the standings of the top 16. So there it is. So now here we are. You got the top 16, guys.
Oh, well, most of it stays the same. We got one driver that's really pushing hard is definitely Denny Hamlin. He's been up there since, but he's going to push hard because this race coming up in Martinsville, he won last year. So Denny Hamlin, most of the Toyotas did really well at this race last year in the spring. We're not talking about playoffs, but yeah, in the spring, they did really good at this race. And Denny Hamlin, this is his place. He loves racing at this track. He's really good at it.
Yeah.
He loves making fun of Joey Logano when it comes down to it.
Hey, and that might be a hint of why we have some of the duels, set up the way they are. But hey, I do want to say about you got 2311, and I was talking to Garrett earlier in the car about this. They're coming back on a trip there, and Denny Hamlin being a part owner of 2311, and he's driving for Gibbs, and I mean he's right in the middle of this. There's a lot of things going on. Right now, Let me go back to our regular screen there. So, but what we're seeing is that Denny Hamlin is like, oh, he chose that route, but he's in a rock and a hard place right now because he's looking at he's looking at, well, we got college basketball down there below. I was like, what? So, anyways, he's got. Let's see. I'm getting back to the college. Getting back to NASCAR. Yeah. Anyways, so he's in a rock and a hard place, right? And so because of the fact that there is some animosity between Gibbs and some of the other teams based on information that's being used possibly to help get an advantage. And, is that carryover from Denny Hamlin? And he's absolutely, trying to stay in the clear on this. But, man, you're a part owner of that team. And so, I mean, that's got to be, that's got to be kind of hard because you see Tom Brady, part owner of the Raiders, and he's running around, right, and going he's running around with other teams, and you're like, wait, he's a part owner of the Raiders, man. It's like, so, Denny Hamlin's kind of the same way. Like, he's got the Joe Gibbs team, and then he's got his own ownership, and tries to keep that separated. But I don't know how you do it. And I don't know, Denny Hamlin has kind of he's really softened up too. I mean, after some of the tragedies he had with his dad and such, seeing his mom out and 2 races ago come out and give him a big hug and everything, I thought that was special too. And Denny Hamlin always kind of was one of those that was maybe a villain type for most, but I think he's really softened up in that regard, and he's really become a seasoned veteran. And this race is, this is his race to take. He took it last year, so I still think it's going to be his race to lose. And we'll see how the polls go later.
Don't sleep.
So, anyways, that's my little take. I'm sorry I go on a rant there, but go ahead, guys.
Don't sleep on SVG this race, I'm telling y'all.
Oh, really?
No. All right, but yeah, no. Talking about big pushes here, I can see Kyle Larson working his way up to the top. He always has a fast car. Yeah, he's one of the ones with Ryan Blaney, really. They always drive really good at most tracks. They really have a fast car. Yeah, but look for Kyle Larson on the move. Joey Logano is having some huge issues right now with his vehicle, I'm pretty sure. They just need to find the groove again, and Joey Logano will work his way back up there eventually. Yeah. But no, definitely the biggest surprise staying on here is Daniel Suarez. He's been doing a phenomenal job every week to at least finish in the top 15. He's doing a phenomenal job. But,
yeah.
God, is there anybody else? Carson Hocevar, I could see him making a huge push. He's been driving really well. Last race, he got the tires a little too late, but
yeah,
he did good.
And who I like in this is Ryan. Ryan Preece has been pretty steady this year,
RFK.
And I think he's slowly he's just grinding away, and we'll see where he ends up. But I kind of like Ryan Preece here, making some moves, and he's kind of caught my eye. I like to see,
God knows how long.
Yeah, he's been around, right? Yeah, but I think he's finally, I think he's finally in a position where he can make a move. This might be his race too. I don't know, but that fact we'll have to wait to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, picking back off of what you're saying about Denny Hamlin, he's in a really great spot right now, because considering he's the part owner of the guy that's sitting in first with a lot of points, a lot of wins, and then Bubba Wallace, no wins. But he has put up so many points, so many consistent races far this season where he's staying in it. And then Denny's sitting there in the 4th spot, a lot of points, big win, and he's going to a track where he should put up some good amount of points, get himself in a good position. I like Blaney, big fan of Blaney. I think he's ran really consistent this year. He's been able to put a fast car on the track and really make up some grounds. But be one of the best drivers in the field consistently.
Oh, I agree. But the Fords can't catch the Toyotas of like Reddick and such. When they get out front and they get clean air, man, I mean they're just hard to catch. And Blaney gets the win basically for taking that 2-tire back in Phoenix, taking 2 tires instead of 4, and I think that ended up paying off for him.
That helps when you got a
Don't
fast
sleep
car.
on this RFK racing team, though. Look at them up there.
Yeah.
They're in the top. This is probably the first year in a while.
Chris Buescher will get a win this year. He's going to win a race this year. And the thing about RFK is, even last year, they have speed. They have fast cars.
Yeah.
I just think last year, a lot of times they got in bad situations, and that's why they lost races. Brad Kozlowski was in so many wrecks last year, and he had a fast car. Same with Ryan Preece. Same with Chris Buescher. Those guys are good. And then, the Hendricks. I mean, Chase Elliott, no matter what y'all say, he has been running consistently well.
Right.
I'm very happy with how his cars looked. He's had a little bit of fall off. Like last week, his car fell off a little harder than he was expecting, I was expecting. But I think this Hendricks team, they're a little sluggish right now. But once they figure things out, him, Kyle Larson, William Byron, they're going to start putting together some wins and really make a run for this title. And then, Joey Logano, I mean, last year was no different. He had a tough start to the season. I mean, Blaney had a tough start to the season. Penske, in general, didn't look great. Then they turned it around, made a big push in the playoffs, had a chance to win it, but couldn't get it done. So
Well, because Slosky, though, going back to that, it's like, when he got even the second place, he was over there. I mean, his whole crew were saying just, I mean, they were happy.
Hey, and he did it with a cane. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. He's doing this year with a cane.
Oh, yeah.
He's starting to look, a little old there. But, I mean, we know he had some injuries, a hip injury and such, so,
Question, Kyle. Anyone not in this 16 that will be in here, you think, shortly? Or make a good push to get in the top 10 soon?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I know everybody hates him, but Ross Chastain. I can see him working his way up there. Ross Chastain's not a bad pick at all. He's really aggressive. He loves driving like that.
And he's had some really good qualifying times. He's got a fast car. He just hasn't put it all together.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Well, my big one is still Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe hasn't had a great season yet, but he's got a good car. He's got a fast car. With Joe Gibbs, he's going to start putting some races together and start getting some wins.
Hey, where's Connor Zilkich?
Yeah.
He's a rookie, man.
Yeah, he's a rookie. He's kind of back
learning.
there.
He's getting more comfortable.
I swear
he's
their
running
rookie
better.
year,
Yeah.
it's not hazing, but they don't want the rookie to win their first year, basically.
Well, no,
I mean, it's a different game. Going from Xfinity or O'Reilly's to Cup Series, I mean, it's a different game. You got Denny Hamlin, who's been driving for, freaking forever now. Joey Logano. Right. These guys are the best of the best, so.
All right. Well, I'm ready to jump into the next thing.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, we'll just keep rocking and rolling here.
UT's making me pretty mad over here.
What's the score? Score update.
70-72 with 2 minutes left, and they're up. Purdue's up.
Purdue's winning.
But we got the ball, so we can maybe tie it up or take the lead here.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go into the.
Yeah, we'll go into the next one here. Yeah.
God. Hey, wait, I hear something.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we
we kind of skipped out there for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, we skipped out on that one.
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
Cookout
We can talk
5.
about
Yeah.
Cookout 400.
I almost said 500.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a good race. Martinsville Speedway, man. It's going to be a crazy race. We got 400 laps. It's going to be 210 mile, 0.4 total.
Yeah.
And then we got last year's winner is Denny Hamlin, the legend. At this point, he's a phenomenal racer. But yeah, we're going to be on FS1 Sunday.
Sunday.
I'll be happy to watch that, and it'll be at 2:30 our time, ET for everybody else. So.
Yeah, I mean, with this race coming in, and it's still, I guess, fairly early in the season, because it's a long season in NASCAR.
Definitely.
So
yeah, long season.
Yeah, and so when we have that, you got to be able to, you just got to be able to maintain. And so consistency is a big deal here.
Yeah, consistency is key in NASCAR. The more top 10, top 5 finishes you can put together, stage wins, all that adds up. You want to be as consistent as possible each week.
Yeah,
you don't have to win them all. You just got to be consistent.
Right. The longer you stay out, I mean, it doesn't matter if your car's wrecked and you lose by 4. Yeah, well, what's going on over there, Kyle?
Weaver just did a tip or put back.
Uh-oh. And what's the score?
The tiniest dude on the court went up and put it back in.
72
to 73.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but back to Martinsville, if I'm not mistaken, this is a big tire race once again. Tire wear is a big deal.
Huge.
Who can conserve their tires? Who's going to make the right call to get tires at a certain time? Who's not? So we're definitely going to see that in play once again this weekend, which is always fun. I love playing the tire game, seeing what car falls off, who's losing grip, who's getting loose, and who's able to maintain the tires to where they can run faster, run better in the long run.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, the main thing to watch out there is definitely they might get hit with some weather maybe this weekend up there in Virginia.
Oh, really?
But
I hate
I
when
believe
weather.
it's Virginia.
I hate when weather
VA
throws
is
off
Virginia,
the race.
right?
Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate that,
Bridgeway,
man.
Virginia.
But maybe. I might be wrong.
Just another element that
Yeah.
goes into NASCAR that a lot of people don't realize is weather plays a huge deal. When it rains, it's slicker, the track gets looser, it gets tighter, and then when we talk about heat cooling down when the sun goes down, if they're in the shade, it's going to be cooler, slower. It's a whole lot that goes into
huge
it.
Factor, especially when the track heats up. You got to worry about your tires too.
Yeah, because
so
they
it's
fall
they're
off
even
more.
hotter. So it's
Wears your tires way more. In
people
the heat,
don't know all the math. The people in the crew chief, like in the back, are doing a lot of math.
Yeah, there's literally people sitting at the headquarters on the computers tracking all the data, figuring out every little detail down to the science to see where they can find that little bit of speed so they can get another position or have a chance to win it. So it's a really fascinating concept when you think about it and how much actually goes into NASCAR.
Right. Well, let's see. Let's go back to, let's see now. Let's go back over here. All right.
Got the dual records.
Yeah, what do the records look like?
We got to go to dual records next.
Yeah.
And, we'll go to that next. And I mean, with the dual records, the way they may be. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to get some things going, so bear with me. All right. So you have first. We go over here, and so Kyle, you're wearing what shirt is that?
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Hawaiian shirt.
Hey, where'd you get that
Hawaiian.
thing, man?
Amazon.
Hey, we need to get them with one of those partners where we can get that little affiliate code. You know what I'm saying there, and then get that all done. So, do you want to take a look at the records? Is what you were saying?
Yes.
Is that what you want? All right, we'll get her up here somehow. I don't know how to get that up there.
Oh my God! Texas play some defense.
So there's our records right there. That's.
I'm coming back.
Yeah,
I was getting killed at the beginning of Gary. You were too.
We're turning around now.
Yeah, I kind of took a hit last week. I only won one, I think it was. I was like,
They gave the points.
I was like
9-3,
man. It's like, and then I only won one of those duels last time that we did the show. So, yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, man, that's...
Well, NASCAR is very hard to predict sometimes. I mean, I feel like we know some of the best drivers, who's going to compete the best. But then, all of a sudden, they get hit from behind like Chris Buescher did last week, and then they're wrecked out, and their day's over. So, you never know what's going to happen with NASCAR.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go...
Such a close game.
Yeah, we'll
It's in a commercial.
50 seconds left.
Let's start the picks.
let's get it done.
We want to go over what we're going to see here as well. Correct? You want to see? Yeah. There's the Triple D duels
Hey,
for
like
this
Carson
week.
with the hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve to wear a cowboy hat.
Hey,
That man has never been in the country.
Yeah, I don't
look
know.
like that. No, I'm
Yeah, he has a little bit more hair coming down the
Blaney
side.
I had
Doesn't
this
he?
I had to add that stash to him.
Yeah,
Stash,
it's like,
man.
what,
Joey Logano has no hair. Sorry, guys. I got an old picture of him.
what?
He's bald now.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Got a
what-
shiny head.
What
And
did you
Denny
say?
Hamlin has a little goatee, I believe, now.
Don't they call Hocevar something like a Hurricane Hocevar?
Yeah, the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
I hate her.
It's like, yeah, where's the booze, man? I don't have
Mm-hmm.
enough, booze and stuff in here. But anyways,
Booze?
booze. Oh, booze. What'd you say? No, but this is, yeah. Anyways, all right.
Yeah, let's jump into this.
Yeah.
You got that? Everybody up there, see it. Ty Gibbs, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Ross Chastain, Joey Logano. That's a good one. I think you saved the best one for the last was Hamlin and Elliott there. I think that's going to be a good one as well. But Chastain and Logano had already gotten into each other based on what Logano had in the former races. So
You gotta make that.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There's 20 seconds left, and we just got the ball back on a jump.
Uh-oh.
All right, they're going to commercial. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
All right.
You gotta hurry up.
So,
No, I'm just-
all right, so we're coming in with our first picks here, and so Kyle and
Finish your drink. No, I'm
Garrett, what are you
Who you
looking
got,
at
Kyle?
there?
Oh, easy pick. I got Carson Hocevar. I like the way he's been driving, and he's gonna prove himself this week. Yeah, Carson. I know it's short track. He doesn't like short track probably, but
But you're
Yeah.
going with Carson?
yeah, can't go against him.
Yeah, you know what, Kyle? Carson
Oh.
Hocevar has been running terrible short track. I think he's very aggressive. If it's a race that goes to a lot of restarts towards the end, he may have a chance. But I hate Hocevar. Not a fan. Give me Ty Gibbs. Joe Gibbs has been running good. Ty Gibbs is definitely going to beat out Hocevar this week.
Yeah, and I'm the same way, Garrett. It's not. I'm thinking the Toyotas are still giving everybody else a run for their money, no matter if you're a Chevy Ford guy, and Hocevar's Chevy. So sorry about that. All right, so I'm going with Gibbs on this one. I'm with you on this one, Garrett.
Good pick.
I can't let you get too big of a
When
lead.
y'all lose,
so.
don't become crying.
Yeah. So, all right.
Hey, I'm leading the records, and I haven't picked Hocevar yet.
Yeah, and I haven't picked Chase Elliott yet. That's my A&M.
That's your problem.
This is a tough one. Blaney and
Toyota
Reddick.
does good.
Yeah, and we know in the open air, if they got air in front of them, man, they are flying. So, yeah, you're still watching the game. I can see you.
Oh no, we're not. We're watching the show. Yeah, we're in the show.
You're good. You're good. All right. So,
Damn it.
all right. I'm gonna
fouled.
go with Blaney. That's with more of my heart than anything, I think, because Reddick is gonna be tough. Tough to beat on any track, I think, this season thus far, unless they find something that's a little different about that car that they're not supposed to have. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Blaney will just be able to get through the muck and make it past Reddick. And I mean the muck, the traffic.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what. If anyone's going to beat Reddick, it's going to be Ryan Blaney. Reddick's ran great this year. Great car. Very impressive stuff. But I like Blaney in this track. I think he's going to pull it out. Plus, I like Blaney way more. Awesome dude. Awesome mustache. Big fan.
And I'm not a hater of Reddick, so either. And I like Reddick, but
Reddick,
he's won too much already. Let's go after him, man.
exactly. Plus, he doesn't have a great mustache. So.
Yeah, it's like you and Ryan Blaney are running a pretty, look at the camera again. Let's see that. Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Kyle, what you got?
All right, I'll make it short and sweet. I really do like Reddick. Reddick is driving phenomenal. But, man, screw Toyota. Let's go forward, baby. Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We all picked that. I don't know if we've done that too often with some of these races, but
Well, I like Blaney.
yeah,
We
he's
all
hard not
kinda
to
But I like
yeah.
Reddick, too.
Yeah, well, I'm a big Ford guy, so that's they're backing me up on that one too.
The Dieterts tend to like Blaney. We all can agree on Blaney.
Ford.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we like the
even
Ford. We like Blaney. So
But wait, how are you a Chase Elliott fan? He drives Chevy.
He's just one of the best.
Yeah.
Dang, I really did put this to a matchup.
Man, this is
I was looking at last year's finishes. That's
Yeah.
why when I made this.
Yeah, I mean, Chastain and Logano,
Chevy versus
I'll go
Ford.
first.
Yeah.
I'll make it really easy. Logano needs to figure out what's wrong with his car. Ross Chastain needs to stay out of wrecks. I'm gonna go Ross Chastain on this.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna go with the sleeper pick. I really don't like the dude, but I'll pick him.
Yeah, it's kind of like the lesser of the two evils here. So, what happened there? Give us a score update, Kyle.
And they got a possibility for an and one.
Steve
to tie it up.
Sarkisian
Score?
is there.
A score for Texas-Purdue game?
76-77. Texas is going to shoot one free throw.
And who's got the lead?
And what?
Purdue.
Let's go.
They got a chance to tie it.
All right.
Anyways, did you make your pick, Dave?
No, I have not. But I like Ford over Chevy, and Chastain. I just don't think he has it this year. Logano, I know, has had some bad luck here and there, but Logano's still in it, man, and I think he's going to come back in this one and win this one, even though this is the lesser of the two evils, right? Kind of like, they're kind of looked at as like bad boys on the track, maybe not so much off the track, but
Can't watch.
so I got Logano. Okay.
He made it. He made the free throw. They tied it up. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
11 seconds left. That's
11.
a lot.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. And there's not very many timeouts. I would
Oh,
assume.
I would say just foul them as soon as they get the ball. But you can't.
No, you don't.
Can't do it on that one. Nope.
Anyways, yeah, I'm not a big fan of either one of these drivers. I think Joey's had a really rough year so far, but Chastain's had really good speed in qualifying. He's ran pretty well in some of these races. He's probably right outside the top 16. But I personally can't stand Chastain. I think Logano's going to find something this week. He's going to start turning us around. I think Penske usually starts the season kind of slow, and then they kind of figure things out. Last year it took to Dallas, where Logano won in Dallas, and then he turned his season around. But I think he'll figure something out, nudge out Chastain, give me Logano.
Okay, we'll get you Logano. Yeah, Garrett. Yeah, we picked too much the same, so
I know, we're picking very similar
we're going to have
tonight.
to we'll have to do
mix it up
something
on you.
different. Yeah. So
Who we got next?
let's see. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Bubba Wallace against Ryan Priest. So
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like Ford, but I like the way Bubba Wallace has been driving this season. I'm going Bubba Wallace, surprisingly.
You know,
Toyotas drive great here.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Toyotas drive good.
That's a good pick, though. I mean,
Bubba Wallace, really consistent this year. He's put up some really good runs. His cars look pretty decent. But I think Priest, man, they got speed over there at RFK. I think if they can find a way to put themselves towards the front at the end of this race, they got a good chance.
Yeah.
Give me Priest.
Are you
I'm taking the
crazy?
Ford. Yeah, I am.
Crazy, yeah. Well, you
Toyota does good here, and
Oh, my
Wallace has
bad.
actually been.
don't mess that one up. There you go, Garrett. So
Texas just lost.
Okay, well, that's my pick.
Oh,
Purdue
damn
won it.
it.
Oh wow. Well, at least they fought to the end, right? Is that what you would say?
I'm
they
crying
gave it-
myself to sleep tonight.
They gave it. They put it all out there on the court, man.
Yeah, wait, we
They
need a drink.
gave it their all. So,
Time to take a shot.
well, okay. So, Priest and Wallace. Wallace had, if I remember right, he had no top. He hasn't had any top 5 wins. He wasn't in top 5 to finish. Right? He's what I
He's got
saw
maybe
on
one.
the standings, but I know his points have come in stages.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of his points come in because I know he's come in the top 5 in stages. So I'm going to go with Priest on this one because like I said before, I think he's one of the upcoming, and I see Wallace getting points, but I don't know if the way it ends up finishing. I don't see it, so I'm going with Priest. Garrett, there we go again.
And
So
just
Yeah, I
another update
for you.
from what we talked about yesterday. Iowa won. They beat Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Dang,
man.
I'm 0-2 right now.
But Iowa's on a roll.
I was killing it. That's
Oh,
off to
man.
them.
oh
I believe I saw that right.
Them dang Hawkeyes
yeah,
are winning, man. They won a game and they didn't even have to punt. No.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I would have won. God dang.
Oh, this is a
And
good matchup here. We got Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson.
Yeah, that's,
You know,
what do you have?
well, y'all are talking about how good the Toyotas have been running. I think Kyle Larson finds something this week. I like the Hendricks. I like the Hendrick drivers, most of them. Go ahead and give me Kyle Larson beating Christopher Bell in the head-to-head. I like Larson. I think he'll find something this week. You know, he's running good at. He's running good at Martinsville.
You think Larson here?
Yeah, give me Larson.
Yeah, he's been kind of lagging here and there, but
I think he's had a really rough year considering how good of a driver he is. I just don't know if he's had the car or the team. Something's not like clicking right.
Great pick.
But I think they'll put something together here.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick
Great
as
pick.
well.
All right. I like Hendricks. Give me Kyle Larson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say. I don't like
Kyle's
Bell.
going to go with the
I like
Kyle.
Bell.
So, Kyle, you're sticking with Kyle, right?
He won too many
last
races
year's
last year.
champion.
Nah, he won too many races last year. Christopher Bell. Nah.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle Larson was last year's champion. Don't forget.
Yeah,
Because he's a dog.
I don't like.
He came out of nowhere last year. Yeah.
You got lucky. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Chevy guy, so I'm not a huge Toyota fan, but I'm seeing Toyotas. This is the one where I am going to go different, Garrett. So, maybe I could catch up on you, but I'm going with Bell on this one to see if Bell can really make a move in that Toyota. So I think Bell is my pick. So
I can't believe they lost. They had the game.
how did Purdue win it? Just on a last-second shot?
It was a
I
field
wasn't even
goal.
watching.
It was a 2.
It was a 2. Yeah, just
I think
the
they got
last.
the ball towards the basket. And
Oh man.
And wasted all the
yeah.
Yeah.
Texas had.
I would have
7.
just
And no
honestly,
timeout.
I would have let him pass the ball and just straight up just fouled him as soon as you can to save the time.
No, you don't foul them. You just play defense and hope they don't make it.
All right.
Let it
Couldn't
go
get it
down
done.
to free throws.
So our big,
Oh, the big matchup right here.
the last one, Hamlin and Elliott. So, God, Kyle, you want to talk about this one, don't you?
I know I do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Garrett. Then let's
Short
try
track racing.
that. Yeah.
Hey, it happened here at this track in 2019. Denny Hamlin made fun of Joey Logano because they got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those
Well,
two.
go ahead, Kyle. Make your pick.
Oh, I'll
you
make
got?
it really simple. Chase Elliott is my A&M. I don't like A&M. We already know that. Give me Denny Hamlin. The best driver out of this field.
And
by
Garrett,
far.
what shirt do you happen to be wearing there? It's got a 9 on it. So.
It
Chase
says
Elliott,
Texas
baby.
A&M over here.
It's got McNeese colors. That's why you like it, right?
It's got the 9, Chase Elliott. We even got the car up here right behind my boy. You know, and we got to see him up close and personal when we were at Coda. Well, at least from a little distance. But he was
You got
signing
the
autographs
Kyle
there,
Busch
and that was
car.
pretty cool.
Dude, he was tiny.
Oh, Chase Elliott. But
Yeah.
he was so cool. Anyways.
Yeah, Bill Elliott, his dad. Yeah, you gotta. I like.
he's a good
I
guy.
loved his dad too, or his dad. I do like his dad. Put it that way. So,
Yeah, well, Chase Elliott, you know, I think he's a good overall person, good dude. Everybody loves him. Still one of NASCAR's most popular driver. I back that because every race I've ever been, everyone's wearing Chase Elliott shirts.
Yeah.
By far the most popular driver. So I'm happy I'm on the right side of the fan crew. Anyways, I think Chase is actually running pretty consistent this year, really good. I think he's running better than last year. He's got a faster car in some of these races. He's qualifying a little bit better.
Yeah.
He just hasn't been able to nudge it out for the win. I mean, he was close a couple of those races. But Denny Hamlin is really good at Martinsville. Great racer. I think he's got the most wins without a championship out of all drivers all time. Dang good race driver. But you always go with the heart, even when they disappoint you like Texas just did. But give me Chase Elliott beating Denny Hamlin. Can't go against the 9.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, hey, if it's your guy, man, you stick with it. Just like
Thick and
Spurs
thin.
been doing well, and
Yeah.
no matter when they were doing bad, I was still a Spurs fan.
Heck
so.
yeah. Through thick and thin.
That's right. Yeah.
Go Spurs!
Go Spurs, go!
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So between the two Garrett, yeah, I guess this is where we divide as well. We're on the opposite sides of the track on this one because I still think Hamlin has the better car, and he is a seasoned veteran as well. And I think with those two factors together, I think you're going to see Denny Hamlin, take Elliott in this duel. So that's who I'm going with. So I'm going Denny Hamlin. So we don't know, how it's going to turn out. I mean, one wreck's out and you're done for. It just. This is like 50-50 here,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
and that was our last dual pick. But we'll go with our we'll go back into our main screen here, and want to tell you that let's ask this question. We haven't done it enough, I think, in our last ones. Is let's talk about who you think is going to win the race, not just your driver, or who do you think wins this particular race? And I mean, it can be your driver. If you think your driver is going, who do you think wins the race? And we're not worried about. I'm not worried about stages. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, and you could do it. I mean, that's up to you, man.
Hot take: the whole field wrecks out Cody Ware. No, I'm just kidding.
Poor Cody Ware, man. Oh, beautiful.
God.
You see the car coming around the last one around, like, especially at Coda. Like,
every time.
And then look, he's no longer in last because somebody had to go
out.
pit. Yeah, wrecked out. I was like, oh, poor Cody Ware, man. But
Who is that?
yeah,
Drives the 51.
I know.
yeah, but yeah.
Anyways, Kyle, who do you think's got a good chance of winning this?
Yeah,
this race overall.
we
Who
know-
are you picking to win?
All right, I'm about to surprise the crap out of y'all. But give me Connor Zilkrich to win this race.
That's going with the heart right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot take.
I can't say Carson Osvar because he
Why?
really doesn't even care about short track racing.
Yeah, but
And then Kyle Busch, God no, but he has a fast car. He's just
Nah.
God.
He's qualified well a couple races here, but
He won the polls at
he can't.
Daytona.
Yeah, and he can't put together a good race.
yeah,
I think there's a lot more to his team, and that car they're putting on the track is just not good enough, in my opinion. But
yeah.
you know who's someone I really like to win this race? I think they've ran really good this year, and that's Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney would be my pick. He's ran really good this year. I think y'all talking about the Toyotas being good here at Martinsville, but I like the Fords too. I think the Fords run well here. Short track racing, Blaney's got a good chance. Watch him on that long run speed. I'm telling you, the more laps they run, everyone gets slower but Ryan Blaney, and I think that's why he's got a good chance to win this. He's just got to qualify a little better. I mean, heck, last week he started in the back and still had a chance.
Hey, maybe when we get some money, we can make a detailed car like that up there, a Mustang. We can detail our own little vehicle.
Yeah, that's up in our top.
Or maybe
top
we could
right
be a sponsor
corner.
of a NASCAR. How about that?
Yeah. Put us on the side of a car.
Yeah,
Triple D hot takes.
Yeah, there it is. Well,
Put us on the 9
no,
car.
we've got
Or Cody Ware.
We would have
Either
to
one.
pay for that. Well, got to get enough viewers to do it right now. We're lagging on that. We need more people to.
Or Josh Berry, right?
I need more-
Hey, Josh Berry, legacy.
We need more people to chime in. So, more people to chime in and
Like at least chat. Say something.
we want them to chat. And we'll get there one day. Hey, so my overall pick, Garrett kind of stole a little bit of my thunder, but
Hey, it's a good pick.
I think it is between Blaney and Hamlin in this race.
Oh,
I think
y'all bandwagons.
Yeah. no, I think it's between the two. And if there's a lot of luck involved. If somebody screws up, loses a tire, and there's a big wreck or whatever, who knows what's going to happen in short track racing. But I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with what I first thought, and that's going to be Blaney. And I think it's going to be
That was my first thought.
right at the end. We're going to see, either somebody's going to have to, somebody's going to have to take and make a move towards the end. But I think we'll see a lot more. I think we only saw like 2 cautions in the last race or so, if that. And it was basically green flag all the way. The only times you had to really got the pit was when the pits opened for the stage, at the stages. So
yeah,
we didn't see many wrecks or spin outs or anything. But in the short track, you will probably see more cautions. So that's why it's still up in the air. Even though they may be favored, I don't think they're going to.
And we haven't seen a whole lot of overtime finishes. It hasn't been a lot of overtime finishes lately. So this is definitely a track we could see some overtimes and who's going to restart better.
Yeah.
And then, if you want to throw some other names, I think that would do well here. Christopher Bell, someone to watch out for. I think, obviously, I like Blaney to win it, but Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin. If Larson or Byron can find something.
Wallace, he did great last year here.
Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick, can't count them out right now. 23-11's killing it. But, hey, don't sleep on someone like Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher should have had a top 5 finish last year if he didn't get bumped. Or last week if he didn't get bumped. He's a good pick, too.
What about Briscoe?
Briscoe's got a fast car. Hey, I bet he qualifies in the top 5. He'll qualify in the top 5. Yeah, Briscoe for sure. Now, will he finish there? I don't know. It'll be tough, but he's got a good chance.
So, that's our 3. Anything else to add, Kyle? When's the next show, Kyle?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, y'all.
You need a graphic to show all our times. That's what we
said
need.
this like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, like where you at, man?
Okay, sorry.
So slacking.
Yeah, we got Kelly's
no,
wedding too this weekend, so things have been kind of a
I
ride.
got the events posted here. I'll update y'all, but yeah, I've had multiple comments from different people saying that I wasn't able to watch the show because y'all aren't live no more. But the show's always there for anybody to go watch anytime. So if anybody out there, y'all don't have to watch the show live. It's just
you can always go back and watch it.
Yeah, you can always go back. You can even put your headphones on and listen to it, even that, and almost use it as like a radio
podcast or such.
Like it's on the radio.
And then occasionally look at us because look at us.
Yeah,
very good.
And we do have we do have Triple D hot takes at gmail.com. I mean, isn't that the is that Triple D hot takes, Kyle? Do you have that email?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tripledhottakes@gmail.com, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I was just making sure that was actually the one. So so that way, anybody wants to
shoot us an email.
So.
We always take suggestions.
Any sponsors?
Sponsorships, suggestions. What kind of hairstyle we should have. Anything works.
But just real quick, the rundown for upcoming events is April 5th, 8 p.m. We're going to talk about on a Sunday, we're going to talk about the championship for March Madness, the NCAA basketball championship. We'll talk about that. And then we got NBA playoff, April 13th, 8 p.m. on a Monday. That's going to be wild.
Monday.
NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. We got to organize that together. I said April 17th or 19th at 8 p.m. So it's going to be one of those times. And then NASCAR Cup Series, we're going to have the Talladega Super Speedway Thursday, April 23rd at 8 p.m. And then the week after, we're going to do...
We'll have to check that one.
And then we're going to do the Texas Speedway, Motor Speedway. Yeah. Which would be the week after.
But a lot of fun things in store.
Yeah, but that's about it.
That's all we got, man.
Like and subscribe.
Yep.
And subscribe.
Like and subscribe, right? Hey, well, we had a little subscribe button. I don't know what happened to it. Do y'all know where it went?
It went away.
It went away. There it is, right there.
Yeah, so, if you have us on Twitch, please shoot us a follow. I know we're trying this out for the first time on Twitch.
That'd be cool.
We don't have much followers on there, but I was hoping to maybe get like some newer people from Twitch just to see.
Just
so we can pick up on there and stuff.
Yeah, Instagram is a little bit harder. We have to change the formatting, but the format's only in the like the phone look. So that's what the only difference is. But we'd all be squeezed. And so for our show, it's kind of like that's very difficult because we'd have to put 3 boxes on top of each other, and that's pretty much how you would have to do it. But anyways, make sure to go ahead and subscribe and stuff, and we'll be happy to, happy to have you. I'm telling you, we'll get this thing going, and we'll finish this up. And so, Garrett, Kyle, final thoughts, and let's get out of here.
All right, everybody have a great night. Good night.
There should be some fun races. March Madness this weekend should be a great time. Shout out Kaylee Dieter and Garrett Glover for getting married this weekend. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Party hard.
Yeah. Not too
going.
hard, all right? Okay,
going.
All right.
But yeah, so what's better than a wedding and March Madness going on at the same time?
That's right.
It would have been better if Texas won. Sitting at the wedding celebrating.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better.
Again, that would be awesome.
That would have been right.
But
looks like we might have to pick the underdog Iowa, right? We might have to celebrate for them.
we might have to root for Iowa. Maybe though.
Oh, Houston, but yeah.
We'll see if they can play some defense and punt the football.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Just kidding. They can pass the ball in basketball.
All right. Well, we're going to be out of here. Thanks for joining us tonight. If not, watch us later. We're still here. God bless y'all, and go ahead.
Jonathan just texted me saying about YouTube. He commented. Did he comment on there? Or no?
I didn't pull it. It didn't quite show up on my end, so I apologize for that if they did. I didn't. Let's see. I'll pull it up. Yeah, now they're supposed to come through on my other app, but it didn't. So Jonathan did comment, so I'll get Jonathan's comment. Ryan Blaney reminds me of someone. Maybe it's the mustache. Talk about Garrett. And then let's go Illinois. He's still on the Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
They're about to lose.
Make some shirts, man. Caps of a logo. Yeah, and then so y'all can grow. Maybe go to Buc-ee's local stores, see if they'll sell your logo. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, who said that?
That's all Jonathan's comments. So we appreciate that, Jonathan. I'm sorry it didn't. For some reason it didn't.
Does Facebook have comments maybe on it too?
Yeah, there is. Jonathan made he said last time I wrote Kyle, he could have probably beat everyone on the he could have probably beaten everyone on the track, especially short track. Yeah. So thanks for the comment. So I don't know why they didn't come through on my other app. I have an app that allows for everybody to see. So you know what? Let me look back here and see if it reset. No, I didn't get to pull in those, and I'll work on that so we can get better. We could get better to our fan base out there. So I apologize for that, but. Other than that, man, Jonathan, thanks for joining us. Maybe you might want to come on as a special guest. We'll give you a call in or something and get you to come in on the VMix call. So, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess right before Kyle caught me like, whoa. Hey, but
because he texted me. I was like, he never texts me.
We'll be doing that.
I was like, it must be something serious.
Yeah, we'll be doing that this weekend. Oh no, y'all be doing something different, all right? We'll be going, and then oh, praying to Kaylee, everybody, yay! All right, let's get her up. Let's go get her done.
You gotta wrap
it up. All right, y'all have a great evening. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe, like, and do all those good things, and follow us. All right, have a wonderful night. God bless. Good night. Maskut. Alvida Zane. Adios.